Yeah, I think definitely no gi's super important. I think it's important for people to train both aspects of it. In my opinion, they're very similar, but also two entirely different arts. And I think it's important for people to understand, you know, using the gi and all the chokes and everything that come with that for preserving the martial art itself, but for the self-defense aspect, definitely I understand the argument that when you're in the street, you're not wearing a gi, and you need to know how to do a lot of the maneuvers, the submissions, and how to control an opponent without having the gi. So I think it's definitely important to train both, and we do that here. We train no gi at least 2 days a week, and I think it's huge to be well-rounded in both. I think it's really awesome that we're having a good no-gi tournament here in the state finally for everybody to go out and really showcase both sides of the art, not just in the gi. A parent who just moved here from Texas, and they were kind of asking what the level of jiu-jitsu in Arizona is versus, of course, Southern California and other kind of meccas of jiu-jitsu throughout the country. And I was explaining to him when I first started jiu-jitsu here in Arizona, the first competition I did was, I want to say it was the second or third Arizona Open. And I mean, back then competitions were over by like noon, I feel. You know, in their kids divisions, it was, what was a kids division? Hearing about brown belt matches, purple belt matches, black belt matches, that was just things you'd hope to see one day maybe on the internet if you traveled somewhere, to where now seeing the competitions be 2 days long, filled with tons of kids divisions, tons of brown belts, black belts, purple belts, and just the level of jiu-jitsu that we have here in Arizona. You see the guys who are competing here winning here, and then you see them going out competing in all the major tournaments and placing at the very least, if not winning a lot of these major tournaments. We just had, you know, 2 brown belts from here, both simultaneously holding fight to win belts at the same time. Plenty of world champions throughout the state, Pan American champions throughout the state, and I definitely think the level of jiu-jitsu in Arizona is right up there with the New Yorks, the Miamis, the LAs, all those. And as we continue to grow, the schools continue to grow and get deeper, I think definitely the rest of the world is going to see what we've got here in Arizona.